Howdy, this is Gus the Wise. You know, I am a trophy husband. Kind of a participation trophy, but a trophy husband nonetheless. Howdy, today we're talking about some quotes on falling in love. What that means. When limits are extended or stretched, they tend to stay stretched. Real love is a permanent self-enlarging experience. Falling in love is not. Road Less Traveled, M. Scott Peck. Falling in love is not a genuine form of love, in that it is relatively effortless, and it is not totally an act of will or choice. It is not directed towards improvement or spiritual growth. It is close to love in that it is reaching out for others and serves to initiate interpersonal bonds from which real love might begin. But a good deal more is required to develop a healthy, creative marriage, raise a healthy, spiritually growing child, or contribute to the evolution of humanity. M. Scott Peck, Road Less Traveled. The myth of romantic love is a dreadful lie. Millions of people waste vast amounts of energy desperately and futilely attempting to make the reality of their lives conform to the unreality of the myth. Scott Peck, Road Less Traveled. Yeah, they're all from Scott Peck. The first is that the experience of falling in love is specifically a sex-linked erotic experience. We do not fall in love with our children, even though we may love them deeply. We do not fall in love with our friends of the same sex, even though we may care for them greatly. We fall in love only when we are consciously or unconsciously sexually motivated. Always has a selfish part. The second problem is that the experience of falling in love is invariably temporary. No matter whom we fall in love with, sooner or later, we fall out of love if the relationship continues long enough. This is not to say that we invariably cease loving the person in whom we fell in love, but it is to say that the feeling of ecstatic lovingness that characterizes the experience of falling in love always passes. The honeymoon always ends. Road Less Traveled. So hit your like and your share, subscribe to this channel, and make some comments to let us know what you're thinking about, and if we can do it any better, or what you're thinking, what you want to have happen here. Anyway, thanks for listening.